And I take responsibility, but it's God isn't, if she falls or if she burns her hand or something and I'm not paying attention, God isn't going to stop that. That's my responsibility to warn her of dangers. I tell her, heiss, hot, and I allow her to get her hand really close to the stove so that she can feel the heat. But when she's about to touch it, I hold that back so she's not burnt. But then she's already learned after a few times getting close to it that she doesn't want to touch it. She knows it's going to burn her. All right. So there's a skill, a dad's skill of knowing how far to allow them to go before you hold back. And that's going to be through all their teenagers, right? You got teenagers, one dad in the group tonight, and that's going to be different boundaries, different allowances when it comes to boys, for example, or you know what I mean, like
Correct.
when especially in the sexual stuff, because that could have huge consequences, right? But at the same time, you don't want to prohibit them from growing up and having those desires and those normal human interactions. So their job is to train their discernment, and that's exactly what Attila is doing, that he told with his testimony about his daughter. He's training her to judge the situation and to deal with the problem, and encouraging her to deal with the problem, even though it's not her problem. She's potentially saving somebody's life because of the arc of judgment that was then put down, not by God directly, but through the parenting style of her dad. God's part is to seal their salvation. We can't save anybody. I can't save my kids. My parents couldn't save me. God saves. God protects their souls. God saves them from judgment, saves us from judgment through the blood of Jesus Christ. And God brings them through safely to the other side. So we can pray, but boy, we don't know what's on that other side for them. We can't keep them forever. So no matter how hard you try, you can't do God's part, and God won't do yours no matter how much you pray. So the only thing left that we can do is do our part faithfully and trust God to do his part. Trust God to do his part in raising your children. And God trusts you to take responsibility and do your part faithfully.